introduce yourself and tell us a little about you, my brother.
Well, my name is Devonte McCoy, and I'm originally born and raised from Atlanta, Georgia. And my mom, she had me at a young age, and when she had me, she was diagnosed with lupus. And unfortunately, she passed away about 10 years ago. During my course of the time I was in college, well, I'm sorry, high school, and making my transition into college, I had to decide on what I wanted to do in life. And during that time, I decided I wanted to go to film school in Orlando, Florida. And during my junior year of being in school, my doctors came to me and told me that I had renal failure, which is the failure of the kidneys. And I had to immediately start dialysis and continue to finish school. And, you know, during that time and that journey, it was a little difficult because it was something new I had to kind of take on. And I had to realize that I couldn't give up. I was here for a reason, and I needed to finish on what I had started.
Praise God. What would you like to share about what God did in your life?
God has been moving many, many miracles through my life, not only my life and my grandmother's life, because she is my backbone. And if it wasn't for her, I don't even know where I would be today. And she was raised in the church, and her upbringing helped up my upbringing. And my faith with God has improved tremendously because of my grandmother and making sure that I had that backbone and that support that I needed, not only with my family but with the Lord too.
Praise God. How has this experience affect your faith?
It only has made my faith grow stronger. And because of that, I'm able to mentor the younger people who's coming up before me. And because of my faith, I have been blessed in so many different ways with working with Tyler Perry and different studios here in Atlanta, because not only I kept the faith and I didn't give up, I knew that this was my dream and this is my passion. I had to stick with it.
Praise God. How did TOP as a church played a role in your journey?
During the
Any,
time, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
any other special people?
Yes, during the time when I was on break from college and coming back to Atlanta, my grandmother, she moved churches. And she told me about Tabernacle of Praise, and I was like, okay, well, I'll go check it out. Let me see what this is about. So from the first day I stepped through those doors, I realized that this is where I needed to be. Not only because of the pastor, but I saw that they had a ministry that I can minister in and provide my services from my background in film and entertainment. And coming into this church, I'm able to use my talents to get the word that the pastor is preaching out to the public, because there are some people who can't come or can't make it here. So I'm able to provide those services for those people who are not able to be here physically, but are able to look at the services or hear them audioly, to get the word of what the pastor is preaching. So I do applaud the media ministry, because we're able to provide those services, and it has been a big help for me and the community.
Praise God. Where is your faith and understanding now and moving forward?
And moving forward, I only would say that my faith will improve. I remember about a year ago, pastor was preaching on miracles. And through the whole year, I was like, okay, I know my miracle is coming. I know my miracle is coming. And as of January 1st, 2020, he started preaching on making it happen. So I believe that, this is the year that the Lord and my God is going to make it happen for me and my family. And that way I can make it happen for the community and the world.
Give God the glory.
Thank
Is there anything else you would like to share?
you. In ending, I would say, if God did it for me, He can do it for you too. Don't give up. Don't think that nobody is with you or by your side, because the Lord is always with you and he's always by your side. And he will not leave you nor forsake you. We all are human. We all make mistakes. But the Lord understands that. And that's why he always walks with us every way, every which way and everywhere that we go. And, just don't give up. Believe and keep the faith. You got it.
God bless you, my brother.
Thank you. I do. I mean, it can be emotional because I've been through a lot these last 4 years. And, hearing that news about a week ago from the final and the head doctor saying that we're going to approve you for transplant, you should hear something in 2 weeks to let your donors know that you're good to go. It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, like I can breathe again, because I know that I'm about to get back to my life and I can progress in my career. So I'm just happy, to be here because, like I said, when I first walked in these doors and I was like, oh my God, they got cameras, they got the screens, they got everything. I can get into it and actually continue to build my career and my experiences. It's like, this is the place I needed to be. So I ended up moving from my old church to this church because I knew it would be beneficial. And they was like, oh, we're gonna miss you. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I gotta move on and everything and provide my services for another church. And, I'm glad that I'm here. And, I get excited every time I come because this is what my passion has led me to do. And, my mom, even though she's not here, she's here in my heart. And, I even asked my grandmother yesterday, I was like, do you see my mom in me? She was like, every day. I see her every day. And, my grandmother, I make her proud and I make my family proud. And, it's the best. And I'm proud to say that I have a bachelor's degree in film and entertainment production. So it's fun and I love it. Thank you. That's it. I'm good. No, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. I try not to cry. I didn't want to tear up on camera. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We got you, bro. We got you.
Thank you so much.
When is the surgery going to take place?
I should hear something about 2 weeks.
In about 2 weeks. Y'all be sure to let me know
I
so
will.
that I can send it out in congregational care, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So that we all be praying for you.
Because I'm going to be out recovering for about 2 months. They say I have to stay out